Jeremiah 5:14-31. So God is saying that He is bringing a nation that is like they are warriors, a warring nation. They are warriors. They come from far away. They don't. They speak another language. They are an ancient nation, and they will just devour the things, the harvest, food, son, daughter, flock, herd, whatever the Israelites have. However, God did tell them that He will not let them experience complete destruction, and He answered that to them even before they asked, like, why is this happening to us? It was because they, in their own land, they abandoned God and served idols in their land. So now, because they want to serve idols, they want to serve strange things that are not God, He will let them serve those strangers, but not in their land anymore, in a land that is not theirs. So He called them sons, foolish and senseless people who have eyes but do not see, ears but do not hear. Why don't they fear God? Why don't they tremble at God's presence? He placed a boundary for the sea. However, and the sea, no matter how it toss and roar, they wouldn't cross over the boundary that God has given. However, yet His people has a stubborn and rebellious heart, and they don't fear God, who gave them their autumn rain, spring rain, who appointed the weeks of harvest. He put in order everything for them to live in a secure way, yet they turn away from God. And so the goods that God intended for them were kept away because of their sins. And then not only that, wicked people are found, and then they catch people. So I guess there are traffickers back then too. They set a trap. And I think slavery is a type of trafficking, and trafficking, like right now, is still going around. Using deceit, they become rich, great and rich. They excel in deeds of wickedness. They don't take care of the orphan. They don't take care of the rights of the poor. So He's asking, should I not judge? Should I not avenge myself on a nation such as this, which they not only rejected God, they went after evil. They praised wickedness. And how true is that for today too, that we are a nation that now despises God, want God out of everything in our public area, and we exalt wickedness. Things that God hates, we promote, and we say that things that God say are wrong, we say are right. And then, so God said an appalling and horrible thing happened in the land, and the priests rule on their own authority, and the people love it this way instead of using using God as the authority. They rule on human authority, and the people love it that way. They have no regard for God. And when a land become corrupt, the people will be spewed out of the land. That's how it has been in the history, and I think that's the cycle that it will continue to be. So if we are not careful, America will be spewed out their own land. The land will reject us because of its wickedness, and it might become a desolate land. And maybe that's why the Bible said, like, in reference to biblical, prophecy, a lot of scholars doesn't see America being in the end times. So either one, there's a big revival and we get raptured, or we are no longer a mighty nation anymore. And that's what happens to nations. They follow God. They're righteous. They get raised up, and then they get prosperous, and then they start to forget God, and they think that they are great and that they made this great nation by their own power and intellect. And then they start, in their luxury, they start to fall into depravity and wickedness. And may this not be so.